Welcome to day 9 plus 10 of a new gym journey. And if you don't get that meme, I feel sorry for you. Guys, if you're enjoying this series, consider liking and subscribing and sharing it with your friends. So, it is 8:20 p.m. Once again, we are going to the gym quite late. Had a late lunch and then decided to just spend some time working on things and kept my fiance company because she is on her way here. She's just getting ready to board the plane at this point. So she wanted my company until she had to board the plane. So I kind of held off on going to the gym just to do that for her. So yeah, late gym session. We're doing pool day. I want to kind of do some of the exercises that we didn't really get a chance to do this week yet. And I want to see how well we can perform. Guys, I got a question for you all. What is your favorite pre-workout brand? Why? And what flavor do you guys like? I think around about on Monday, I mentioned how my pre-workout hasn't really been sitting well with me, and I'm kind of in the market to find something that's actually somewhat decent. Usually I go with pre-workout that doesn't have caffeine for obvious reasons, because we go do our exercises a bit too late sometimes. But I want to hear all about your favorite pre-workout. What brands you like? Are they stem? Are they not stem? I want to hear from you guys. Let me know. I don't particularly have a plan for which exercises we're going to do today. Honestly, for me right now, it's just a matter of getting them done. I'm going to look for some that are really going to challenge me and are at the same time going to feel good. And I just want to sit down, shut up, get them done, go home, edit video, see fiance, and just wind down. Hopefully by day 22, you guys will get to see my fiance with me because I do plan on bringing her to the gym. Honestly, don't have much else to say really. That's just my plan of attack. Go in, do the exercises, go out, get some nice rest, pick up fiance from airport tomorrow, and just take her out on a nice date since it's been a while. All right, folks, let's go kick some ass, or get ours kicked. Hopefully the former.
We're gonna start with our favorite. Can't remember the weights we did. I think it was 85. We'll start with 85 and then go up to 90. It's probably higher than what we did last week, but considering this is our first exercise, I still want to give it a shot. We'll just see how many we can do.
Alright, well, this was the first exercise of the night, and it felt absolutely fantastic. The tension on my back was awesome, for lack of better words. And I had a look at some of the videos from last week, and turns out our PR was 85 kilos. So we started with an 80 kilo warm-up, and then we went up to 85. In this video, I actually went from 85 up to 90. So we actually tried for a new PR without even knowing.
12 reps at 85. It's pretty good. Also, I just realized I forgot my water at home. Actually forgot this time. I get so used of not bringing my water that I end up just completely forgetting it. I think at this point the only reason I didn't forget my head at home is because it's attached to my neck. Alright, going up to 90 kilos now. I was already struggling with 85, so I don't like my chances with 90 kilos. I think we may potentially be overdoing it just a little bit, but we'll see how we go. If we can't do it, we'll stick to 85.
I was actually quite surprised with how well I was handling the 90 kilogram weights. This was indeed a new PR for me, and I'm surprised with how well I was able to not only pull the weights up, but with the negatives, how steady I was keeping the weights as it was going down.
That's...
I see your videos on my YouTube.
Wait, you actually found my channel?
I don't know, you're on my
Oh shit, thank you so much.
I love you.
I appreciate it, thank you,
I
man.
was like, I recognize this gym. I was like, I bet I'll see you on there. I saw you, I was like, oh, it's the guy.
Thank you so much, man.
That's a new level of joy and happiness I haven't felt in a long time. I think the last time I was recognized in public was when I was still a streamer. What a nice dude, honestly. Made my day, man. Thank you. I'm just smiling like a goofball now. That made my day. Thank you so much, man. If you're watching this video, dude, thank you. 90 kilos, side grip. What did Elvis say? 1 for the money, 2 for the show. 3 something something, I don't know the lyrics, let's go.
In my mind, I thought that doing this exercise with the side grips was going to be easier. It was harder. And I think because it targeted my biceps a little bit more, I could feel the fatigue so much worse. As to before, I was feeling a lot of fatigue on my back. Now I was feeling in both my back and my arms.
Come on, motherfucker! Come on, you bastard! Yeah, mama ain't raised no bitch. Last set is gonna hurt. The last set is going to really, really fucking hurt. But that's what we're here for, right? I know it's more weight than what I'm normally used to, but it's a challenge, Krillin. The challenge excites me. Look at my nipples. Look at them! Like a boss!
This grip with 90 kilos was even worse than the last. Not because it felt uncomfortable, but it was so much more challenging. I felt this tiresome, but yet satisfying squeeze on my back every single rep. And I think that feeling was what kept me going.
That's that good shit. I'm gonna go straight to 39 kilos for this, because I really want to challenge myself and see if I can get 12 with 39s.
So I didn't get an opportunity to rest or chat much in between each set, as I was working in with two other gentlemen that asked me if they could work in with me. So I didn't want to keep them waiting when they also wanted to get a good workout in. It would be selfish of me to do so. This first set felt rather easy. I think we managed to get around 12 reps with the 39 kilos. Can't say I managed to do the same number of reps in the next few sets, but yeah, I was really happy that I managed to get this far.
Yes! Probably not gonna get 12 on the second set, but we'll still try going for it. Brief chatter in between each rest, mainly because I have some gentlemen that are working in with me and I don't want to keep them waiting for too long.
This set already felt a lot harder than the first one. Once I started picking up a bit of momentum during the set, it felt a lot easier, but like the very start, the launch, basically pulling the very first rep, that felt so heavy. The whole time I'm doing preacher curls, I have to keep telling myself, don't overdo it, don't overdo it, don't overdo it. You don't want a bicep tear. I love how preachers make me feel, but it's not without making me scared every time I do them.
It burns like a bitch.
I don't think that I'm going to be able to even get 7 this time. In fact, I'm actually thinking of lowering the weights just for the next few sets. We'll see how we go.
My arms were as stiff as an old man who had just taken a blue pill. Needed a bit more rest and a quick massage on my arms.
No bicep tear, please. No bicep tear. No bicep tear. No bicep tear.
I think the one thing that holds me back really from doing more reps and getting higher weights in the preacher curl is my fear of a bicep tear. I don't know how often those happen, but I've seen horror movies from that. To be honest, up until the moment that I even figured out what a bicep tear was, I didn't even know they existed. I didn't even know that was something that could happen.
One more set. This is what I'm gonna do for this last one. I'm gonna start with 39, do as many as I can, lower to 32 and finish the rest. I'm gonna try with a different grip at least for one set.
After this set was done, one of the gentlemen that was working in with me asked me why I was doing it with this grip in the end. I don't think this grip is particularly advantageous, but I feel like every time I do preacher curls with this grip, I tend to feel a little bit more tension in my forearms and a little bit of tension in my grip. And considering I'm kind of trying to better my grip and grow my forearms a little bit more, I'm just gonna take this as an unintended benefit. This last set though, in particularly with the last reps, I put my heart and soul into getting those last reps.
I think that's it for me. Okay, now. Alright, we'll do this one. This is 35 kilos on each. How much were we doing last time? Let's just give this a shot, see how we feel, and we'll see if we can do 12. If not, we'll lower it. I think we did 30 on each side. We'll just try.
I couldn't for the life of me remember which weights we were doing last time we did the shrugs. I decided to give the 35 kilos a shot, and it felt good, but it wasn't even that I was failing because of muscle failure, it was my grip that was giving in.
It's not even the muscle failure that's getting me, it's the grip. I would rather lower the weights and see if I can do more proper reps until failure than doing higher weights and my grip giving in. We'll call this a test set. We'll leave it 20 on each side and see how many reps we can do. That's it. That's that good shit.
This felt right. This felt fantastic. I could feel a good tense challenge on my grip, but also I could feel my traps really getting that nice tension and that nice squeeze with every rep. This was fantastic and optimal weight, and I think my form was pretty damn good on this as well.
I feel this a lot on my forearms as well. I'm so hyped that not too long now I'll be with my fiance again. It's like that's the only thing I can kind of think about right now. Head's not in the game, head's not in the exercise, head's in the pussy.
Yes, it was a stupid and crude joke, but honestly I couldn't help myself. Besides, it made me laugh. I'm literally laughing at my own joke like a stupid little kid. I'm pretty certain that we have done this exercise with higher weights before, but I wasn't too fussed about just doing it with the 20 kilos. Something about the 20 kilos just felt right. It felt like a good challenge. I was getting good amount of tension, and I feel like to get the last few reps, I really did have to end up pushing myself a little bit. The whole workout with either heavy weights or with lower weights, everything just felt really satisfying, and it did feel like I was making good progress. I sincerely hope I was. After my set was done, I couldn't help but notice these two ladies doing pelvic thrusts. One of the girls was trying to teach her friend how to do them with a barbell, but it seems like she was struggling a little bit.
Are you ladies doing pelvic thrusts?
Oh yeah. So I'm trying to teach how to keep slipping.
I was gonna say there's a machine down the back that has a belt that goes around your waist, and it's a lot more comfortable, especially if she's learning how to do them. Towards the back, do you want me to show you? Sure.
They seemed interested in the machine that I was talking about, so I thought I'd just show them where it is.
It doesn't take much to approach a group of pretty ladies and just offer to help.
I say that, but I do understand that I'm just very fortunate that I haven't bumped into any crazy chicks out to call me a gym creep.
I think I'm gonna amp up the weights by 5 kilos on each side first.
As I was doing this, I was really struggling to cope with the fact that my main weakness at the moment with a lot of the exercises, in particularly this one, really is my grip. Only 5 additional kilos on each hand, and I could already feel my grip giving in so much faster than the last set. If you guys know any really good grip exercises that I can do to kind of better it, please let me know.
That one took a bit of effort. Was that 1 test set and 3 sets? Let's make it 4. Do 4 sets of this. Leave this weight range.
I will say I need to get into the habit of doing this exercise a little bit more often. I feel like I do take my traps a little bit for granted. This is such a fast and chill exercise for me to do more frequently, and I really don't know why I don't do it more often.
I just finished. Yeah, all yours.
I think tonight we'll make this our last exercise. We'll do 25 on each side, see how we feel. Start with 25, and I think we'll be able to up to 30. I think we were doing 30 last week anyway. So I think my problem is gonna be grip.
Oh, that's that good shit. Oh, that's my spine.
That was a nice back crack.
This machine just gave me one of the most satisfying back cracks I've received in a long freaking time. This was just a warm-up set, so I did as many reps as I could do until failure. But unfortunately, the failure wasn't due to muscular, it was due to the grip.
Hey, Chief. You need a spot? I'm good.
Like I said, I thought the problem was gonna be grip, and it nearly was. I think I will stick to 25 kilos today and see if I can get a decent amount of reps. On one hand, I could up it by 2.5 on each side, and I think that would just be a good challenge as well. You know what? Let's put the 5 kilos, see how we feel. Worst case scenario, we'll just go back down and then do an extra set or something. But yeah, I really think the problem is just gonna be grip. I'm not gonna complain too much though, because despite the problem being grip, I feel like it's just strengthening my grip, which is always a positive.
As I went to change the angle of the camera, the gentleman in front of me was doing chest presses. I saw him putting so much effort, I decided to just go up and try to spot him in case he needed. And then we spent a good 10 minutes or so just having a conversation.
So much for first world healthcare.
Him and I had a really good conversation about healthcare, amongst other things, and how, unfortunately, despite us living in a first world country, our healthcare is actually really fucking shit. Because I had such a long rest in between the last set and this set, I decided to try and go just a little bit harder on this set. I don't think I was able to, but I did do my best, so that's what counts, right?
Okay, we got one more. We can do one more. I hope we can get 9 again. Between the last set and this set, I had a big rest.
Okay, I promise the chat this time was actually somewhat productive instead of just ranting about stuff. But this guy has been going to the gym and doing gym stuff for quite a few years, and he suggested if I want an extra challenge, I should basically, as soon as I do the last set, that I think it's the set that I'll hit failure soon after, I should just pull the weights in and hold for as long as I can until my body finally gives in. I thought it would be a good challenge, so we put it into practice in this last set. Oh yeah, and I was very dedicated to not give up because of my grip.
I think we did pretty well. I'll see you guys in the car. Oh, what a fantastic gym night tonight was, guys. Holy heck. I had probably the best workout this month so far. This was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And we made some good friends today as well, which was one of the reasons why I had such a big rest period between the first and second set of the very last exercise that we did. There's a gentleman doing chest press in front of me. I just decided to just quickly go and spot him real quick, and we just started a conversation there. Really nice guy, honestly. Fantastic dude. Gave me some tips, which is why on the very last set, I kind of held the weight down for as long as I could. Honestly, one of the nicer people I got to meet today. The two ladies were really nice as well. Them and I had a conversation before I headed out. Lovely, lovely lasses. It's like every single time I come to the gym, I meet someone new, I start getting friendly with them, and it just makes this entire place an even more pleasant experience, knowing that one day I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna see someone that I really like seeing there. And that just makes my day. But the exercises, holy heck, we freaking did it. I honestly was doubting myself at first, but the very first exercise, that very, very first back exercise, I did not think we were going to be able to do 90 kilos, and we freaking did it. Now, I feel like the form could have been a wee bit better, but I also think that the reason why it wasn't to the standards that I wanted to keep was because it was a new weight and it was a new challenge. When you take those things into consideration, I still think the form was pretty decent, but it could have been better. But that's a new PR, one that I'm very happy that we got. We did really well with the preacher curls as well. We tried to do just about every set with 39 kilos, and I think we did pretty well. That last set though, I did 39, and then as soon as I couldn't do 39 anymore, I lowered it down to 32, and then tried to do as many else. Only got 2 reps with the 32, but you know what? It was good effort. I turned into a tomato. Actually, come to think of it, that wasn't me turning into a tomato. That was just me using the Kaioken. Then we did our little shrugs. I think it was a good idea to add the shrugs in, considering last time we didn't really do them. So it was good just to kind of work on our traps. So it was probably a good idea that we did do them today. And finish with the high rows. And the high rows, man, I honestly, I am considering getting strapped to the high rows, because then we can actually try to do it into our actual muscle failure. But at the same time, putting on the straps means I'm also giving up whatever potential grip strength and grip training that I get from doing that. So really, I think it's just a matter of sucking it up and just doing as much as we can, even if our grip is faltering a little bit. Nonetheless, we got a fantastic workout. I cannot complain. This was great. Probably the best workout we've had this month so far. Honestly, this was fantastic. Nothing to complain about. Obviously, I have my little critics about myself, but this was just great. I loved it. Oh, and that back crack that I got from the high rows as well. Oh my God, it's like every bit of tension in my spine just got released. I'm gonna sleep very happy tonight, you guys. Nonetheless, everybody, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you all in the next video. Catch you all later, everyone.